So welcome everybody. We're going to talk about I Love Mahjong tonight. Julie is joining us. She's the co-creator, and I can't wait to talk about all things in I Love Mahjong. I'm just giving out your 10 steps to improve your game. So the first thing to do when you play online and play at I Love Mahjong, you want to hardwire your computer if you're on a laptop or a PC so you don't lose internet connection. Sometimes when you have Wi-Fi, you drop off of games because the Wi-Fi isn't working correctly. The second thing you want to do is you want to be mindful of your battery life on your iPad or your laptop so you don't, sometimes it'll just shut down. And also, you want to wear a headset. Unfortunately, I don't have a headset. I was trying to use my Apple headphones, so I need to go and get a headset. My son is a huge gamer. He's not here with me, but I'm sure he can recommend a headset for me. I'm just not used to using one. I don't ever have an issue hearing good sound on my computer, but sometimes some people have hearing loss and they need extra support. So you might want to use a headset for that. And it's good to have one so you don't get any feedback or echo. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed tonight that when we play with Julie later, we won't have any echo. You want to practice on I Love Mahjong to acclimate towards the program before you play with others. And you want to make sure you understand how to move the tiles or to call a tile or even how to do a joker exchange prior to scheduling a game with friends so that you don't look like a rookie playing I Love Mahjong and that you have, it'll be more enjoyable for you if you know how to manipulate all the program's accessories. You also want to set up a friendly and comfortable environment, which means possibly turning off your TV or radio or even your cell phone in the background. They can be heard when you're playing in the game, and so you don't want to have distractions. It's a great way to engage socially with friends, and so you want to focus on your friends that are online playing with I Love Mahjong. You want to schedule a weekly time that fits everyone's schedule, and you want to put it on the calendar just like you would a doctor's appointment or your nail salon or your haircut, so that each week you can meet with your friends on I Love Mahjong and play. This is a great opportunity to play with people from other states or your mom or your aunt or someone or even your sister that might live in a different state. Again, typically you play from 1 to 2 hours online. Usually in your home games when you play live, it's much longer than that, but try to keep it to maybe like 2 hours. I mean, obviously you can play way more than that, but you also want to take breaks and you want to recharge, you want to get a drink, you want to stretch when you're sitting playing online, and then you'll be more focused when you come back and refresh to play your next round of games. Please be good sportsmanship when you're playing with others. Be kind and patient with the other players and support each other, especially when somebody wins. Congratulate them and celebrate. Don't get stressed out on I Love Mahjong if there's something that you're confused on or you're not able to do. Philippe and Julie, the co-creators of I Love Mahjong, are super supportive. They are good listeners and they will help you with anything. You just need to put in a ticket with them. On the program, they have a spot where you can contact them and they will be able to help you. They're very responsive. There are also how-to videos and you can play them to see how to do certain things on the program. And tonight, hopefully, we'll address some of your issues. If you have questions as we're going through, please make sure you type them in the chat. Julie is going to be more than happy to answer them. We're going to try and play and talk at the same time, which might not be easy, but we'll try our best. And also, one of the greatest things about I Love Mahjong, you want to take advantage of the membership that they have. So as I've mentioned in several of my past videos, every Tuesday we play on I Love Mahjong, and Julie was kind enough to give myself a 3-week trial code for free for my Patreons that watch me. And you can go on I Love Mahjong and put in the code CB and play for 3 weeks. Joining a membership is beneficial so that you have access to all the platform has to offer. You can grow your skills as a Mahjong player. You have use of their tutorials. You have a knowledge base, which is where you can ask questions. You can look up for answers. They have articles that are such help you better understand some of the Mahjong processes. They have tools with tips to help you succeed in the game. There's practice with the bots, which, you know, I love all these things. I've talked about them numerous times through my program. You can use the exercises, which is one of the favorite things that I fell in love with I Love Mahj, which helps you become faster during the Charleston or helps you learn the hands. And then we all know Mahjong is a great exercise for our brains, but I Love Mahj also created MAHJONG, which is similar to Wordle. So you can go on and do those daily. And most of all, it's so much fun to play on here. It's quite similar to how you play in your regular game. Again, your membership gives you access to all of these things that I mentioned, and it gives you an advantage over your friend because you've been practicing. For those of you who've expired your 3-week trial, you can go and join the membership for just $6 a month. So I plugged in my little ad there, but I really truly believe that I Love Mahj is a great platform, and like I said, I am on there often. I enjoy playing with my friends. You can also schedule how to play a game, and that's what we're going to do tonight. There's easily scheduling that you can put in your weekly games. I have weekly games at 1 o'clock each Tuesday. So I have that on there. If you're part of my group, you can join. If you're not, and you just look up Mah Jongg Class. Tonight, we're going to again play with Julie, and I'm going to introduce Julie now. Julie, again, is the co-founder with Philippe, her husband, of I Love Mahj. And tonight, she's my special guest and my opponent, so I hope to play against her. And we're going to have the two other bots playing. So Philippe and Julie are husband and wife, and they're the co-creators of I Love Mahj. They have dedicated their time to now I Love Mahj. It's so busy for them, keeping up with all of the daily tasks of running this program. They both play Mahjong, and their passion is to help Mahjong players who are seasoned to build their skills and to assist those who are new to the game into learning. So they have enjoyed the process of making this program, and as we play, we'll ask Julie some questions. So let me get Julie going to my table, and let's get on I Love Mahj, and then we'll invite Julie to the table. So this is how you could bring your friends on very easily. You don't have to have a schedule made. You can just click on play, game launch, and play at my personal table. Everybody has a personal table if you're a member of I Love Mahj. And once you launch your table, your friends can click join someone's personal table and you can look them up. But I'm going to launch my table. So there's Julie. Hi, Julie. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Perfect. Okay, we could just move on. I'm sorry, everyone, that Julie can't hear us. I can relay some of the information. I can type in the chat. Maybe we can chat that way. But anyway, Julie's here with us, so I'm so sorry that you can't hear her. We thought it would work. Julie's thinking that it's the program that I'm using, that the software won't allow for another mic to be used. Let's start the game, and we'll go ahead and play with Julie anyway. So let's see if I can beat Julie. So we're going to sort by soup, and we're going to pick our pairs to start off with. So we have norths, and then we're going to look if we have any runs. So I don't have any runs here. I can do 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Let's keep the low numbers and get rid of the high numbers. Let's see if we can beat Julie, even though she can't talk with us. I'm a little disappointed in that, but maybe we can set up an interview at another time. Oh, now we have 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of the 7, the 9, and the 8. So I'm going to pass to the left. I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm keeping all the low numbers, and we're going to try to play maybe north, south with a run. And so let's give the 1 away. Oh, that's a 1 bam, so maybe we should keep that. Let's give the 1 crack away. We're going to continue with the Charleston. And we're going to give this 8 and the 6. And we're looking for a run, although now we're getting some like numbers here. But let's get rid of the 5. We could do 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. Now we have north and south with 1, 2, 3. So let's get rid of the 6. And we'll break up, let's do the 1 and the 2. We have the 6, the 1, and the 8 for the last right. And we have 3 tiles we can get rid of. So we are playing against Julie tonight, who is the co-creator of ilovemahj with her husband Philippe. And we were hoping to ask her some questions tonight. So I am just maybe going to fill in some things that she would have discussed with us. But again, I will try to have her on again. We'll try to do this again, and I'll try again to make sure this is working. Let's get rid of the 6 to start with. We had a whole interview set up for my friend Julie. Oh, there goes our first north. So I'm looking to play north and south with a run. So I still have an opportunity to get the other north. So flower was discarded. Let's get rid of the 5 bam. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to ask. Maybe we could type them in the chat. I'm sure Julie can see the chat, so we can type that. Deanna, I certainly could have called for the north, but as soon as I expose my tiles, everyone will know what I'm playing, and there's limited hands with 3 norths. So I'm going to wait for the second north to come before I call for it. And I'm not quite committed yet to the hand. So we're going to take a few minutes to see how the hand develops. There are 99 tiles on the board when you start your game. So you want to make sure that you're playing, you're letting the tiles dictate to where you play. And so you see, I'm still keeping the 1 and 2, thinking that maybe we can play somewhere else. But tonight, not only do we have Joe and Agatha, we have Julie. Sorry. So we're missing one of our bots tonight, which is going to be interesting. So we might have a better chance of winning here. So now I picked up another flower. So I have to reevaluate my hand. If I have 2 flowers, I have a pair of 3s. I can maybe play 2, 3, 2, 3, or I can stick with the north and south. I just have to think about these 2 flowers. In the Winds and Dragons section, there's only 2 hands with flowers. There's line number 4 and line number 5. Line number 5 has 4 flowers. I only have 2, but I do have north and east, north and south, but I have 2 norths. So I think I don't really want these flowers, so I'm going to stick with the wind section and get rid of a flower. So if you want to ask Julie a question, you can type it in the chat and she can respond. I can hear her, but you cannot. So I will repeat what she's saying just to help you out if you have any questions for her. I'll start off the chat maybe with Julie and ask how long she's been playing. I don't know if she's going to check the chat. Oh, you know what? She's not on the chat, so I have to relay the questions to her. I just realized she's on her program, I Love Maj. So typically you're talking out loud when you're playing. And wow, I'm really getting myself in a pickle. Oh, we have 2023. Maybe we should play 2023. We have all the makings of 2023. We can totally switch. I'm not going to call it because I don't know which one I'm playing yet. So a lot of wins are going out. I think I might get rid of some of the wins and maybe go on to a 2023 hand or all threes. So Deanna, I know you asked earlier why I didn't call the north. It's just precisely this. I'm changing hands now. So if I had called the norths, I would have been committed to that hand. Now, Agatha has up 4s and 4s. So I think she's playing consecutive run line 7. So we have to be a little cautious in what we throw her so that we don't give her Mahjong. Oh, beginner's luck. Julie got it. She beat me. Congratulations to Julie. So Julie won, and she won on 5779. We have Joe, who was playing 8-8 and 9, and he was playing consecutive run. So I guess 8-9, 8-9. And then we have Agatha that was playing 4-5, 4-5. They had quite a ways to go. So let's start a new game and see if we can maybe beat Julie on this time. I'm a little more relaxed now. I think I'm a little stressed that our program didn't work, but we're going to try one more time to beat Julie here. So I have pairs of 4s, 2, 3, 4, and I do have a bunch of 7s, but they don't work with the 4s. So let's do 2, 3, 4, and let's get rid of, we could do east and west, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the white dragon too. Let's get rid of the 1. We'll get rid of one of our 7s and the 4. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a pair of 7s. Those 7s are throwing me off. Oh, good question, Deanna. How smart are the bots? They are very smart. Let me see if I can chat with Julie, and I can hear what she says, and then I can repeat it. So let me ask Julie. Julie, can you tell us how smart are the bots? I don't know that she'll answer her phone.
A question, hope you will hear me. She's asking about reports. So, if you don't know, we have 3 levels of reports.
So that Julie's stating there's 3 levels of bots.
So, we decided that there are a lot of different Mahjong players that would like to play with the team. And basically, we decided that we would pick levels and having one level of pot probably isn't enough for everybody to be happy with what they're playing with.
So she's suggesting that because we have multiple levels, she thought it was a great idea because people are at different levels. Level 1 bots are for new to the game. They make it easier to win, and so if you're new to the game, it's perfect. Level 2 has good defensive play, and the level 3 bots are advanced players. They have great defensive play and good strategy. Yep, they're very strong opponents, and they'll help others to up their game. I think what you're hearing, Susan, is when she's talking, I wonder if it's picking it up from my computer. So let's see if I can get the game volume down, but I want you to be able to hear her talking. So let's see if that happens, if you can hear her. We'll try it one more time. We'll ask Julie another question and see if you can hear her. I've raised my volume on my computer so that you can hear her talk, if that's the case, and maybe it won't be so garbled. Let's see if we can ask Julie another question. I'll ask her how long she's been playing just for a test.
Okay, so Christine's texted me some questions. So the next question is how long I've been playing. So I started playing back in 2011. So
Julie's been playing for about 12 years. I'm sorry that it keeps breaking up. We're trying our best to accommodate. She's been playing for about 12 years, and she met a group of young ladies. I kind of know a little bit about her background. She had a group of young ladies. So how this all got started was she was trying to schedule her regular games, and her husband created a program for her to schedule her regular games so that everybody could respond and so that you don't have to have a million texts. So it's actually part of ilovemahj. You can create your at-home games or you can create online games. There's a program to do so right here on the membership page. And on the page, you can include what everyone's bringing to the game. So you can include that and you can click on that. It's a great opportunity, and so maybe I will take some time and show you how to schedule that on our next session, and maybe we can get Julie. I'll try to practice a little more. We thought we had it the other night. We did practice, but it didn't work out. But I'm glad that I have the opportunity to play against Julie. Sorry the interview process isn't working, but at least tonight, instead of having, trying to think what the other bot was, we have Joe, Agatha, and what was the other bot's name? Oh, Wes. How could I forget Wes? So we're playing against Julie instead of Wes tonight. So I feel like the competition is a little bit different when you play live versus the bots. So I'm not going to interview her because, again, you're not being able to hear her. So we'll try it again. Tonight we'll just focus on playing against Julie, and hopefully we can see if I can win. But thank you for hanging in there and watching us play. I think it's going to be interesting. I want to see if I can beat her this hand. I don't even know what I'm playing because I've been chatting so much. So we have 1, 2, 3 all in one suit. We'll keep going here and seeing what happens. So if you wanted to adjust your sound on your game, so right now I have the sound shut off, you can click this little icon here, this options, and you can click on it and you can change your game volume. So here's where the tiles are announced. I usually have that up a little bit so you can hear it just slightly. And then you have dings when it's your turn. I don't have that on. I find them not so great when we're trying to listen to what I have to say. So let's see, we got east, west. Now we picked up south. I think we're going to do a little run. Maybe we could do 2, 3, 4. So let's maybe get rid of this 6. I'm going to keep the winds and see where that brings us. So Julie said she'll stay on and play with me as long as I like. So let's play for a little bit. And again, like I said, we'll reschedule the interview. Oh, we picked up a 3. How very nice. So maybe we could play 1, 2, 3 with one of the winds. Doesn't look like we're playing south. All the souths are gone. You don't want that north. So I do know Julie designed this to make sure that you pay attention to all the tiles. So that's why each tile you have to say if you want it or not. It's a brain process that if you play on any of the other formats, they just automatically choose for you if you want it or not. This allows you to think about each tile. It's so much like your regular game. Now here's a 2 crack. I would want it, but I can't call for it. I don't have enough. I'm not going to call for the 1s because if I'm going to play line number 2 in Winds and Dragons, I only need a pair, and I already have that. We can always switch to the top line in consecutive run. We haven't really picked up any more wins. Oh, we did get a west, so I'll keep that. We'll get rid of the white. So we can call this, and maybe we could switch to consecutive run. Let's call it and try to maybe play consecutive run, line number 1. It's making me a little nervous. I don't have my 5. Guess we should have stuck with east and west. Of course, as soon as you get rid of it, it always happens, the tile goes out. So if you see Julie, she's been discarding all the 4s right away. She thinks I'm playing something with a bunch of 4s. Oh, Joe won. Congratulations to Joe. So Joe won on 579. It seems like the odds are winning tonight. So Joe won. Julie was playing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what else hit. She's playing flower 1, 2, 3. I think she was looking for another pair of flowers, and that would be line number 3. Line number 5. And I think she was looking to see if it was going to be 1, 2, 3 or 3, 4, 5 or something in that range. She was looking to decide which way she was going to go. Agatha was playing consecutive run, line number 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she had a long way to go. And again, I was playing line number 1. I was looking for the 5. And of course, I was in competition with Joe. He had the 5s. So let's start our next game. We're going to sort by Sue. And I have no pair, so I can play wherever I like. I do have 2 flowers, so I would like to play some sort of flower hand. We have, let's see, maybe 6, 7. We have a lot of upper numbers, so let's focus on that. Let's get rid of the 2, the 1, and I'll get rid of a wind. We picked up a 3. I'm going to get rid of we have a pair of 6s. Maybe we can play 3, 6, 9. We have 3s and 6s. Let's play 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to keep the 9 and keep the 6. And let's look at 3, 6, 9. And there's 2 hands with dragons. One's all one suit with opposite dragons. So I don't think we're going to play that. The other one is the 6s, which would be the green dragon. So let's get rid of the red. Oh, some more 9s. Maybe we're playing 3, 6, 9 with 9 9s. That's line number 4. Flower, flower, 3, 6, 9. Ooh, with 9s and dragons. I don't know if I want to play that one. We're missing our 3s. Or we can play 3, 6, 9 in one suit with 9s or 3s. Or we can play 3, 6, 9. Let's get rid of this 6 and the green. We got a red, a 2, and a 4. There's also the simple hand of 3, 6, 9 in 3 different suits, which looks like what we might be playing. Let's get rid of 3 tiles. So I'm looking at line number 2. It's flower, flower, 3, 6, 9 in 3 different suits. Oh, we got another 9. That's nice. So as everybody see, I've decided on playing 3, 6, 9, the second hand, the second half. If you have any questions about the program, I do know a lot about it. I can try to answer them as much as I can, aside from what we're doing here tonight. And I could ask Julie if I don't know the answer, and she could text back to me. But unfortunately, I'm sorry, it's not going to work out with the voice. But I'm happy to have her here and play with her. It's just fun to be able to do that. We did pick up another 6, although we only need a pair, but I'm going to hold on to it to see if I can move somewhere else. So Joe is now called the 4s. Okay, let's just double check that we can't move somewhere else. So we have 3, 6, 9 in one suit. And then we could do 9 and 9, line number 5. But I want to use those flowers. So if we have flowers, 3, 6, 9, and then the dragons, we can't use that. I don't even know if we're going to use this 9. There's 3, 6, 3, 6, 9. That looks good. Let's get rid of this 9. Trying to keep all my options open. I was just looking at line number 3. It was 3, 6, 3, 6, 9. Can't call the flower yet. I don't have enough. I need another flower or a joker. So one of my tips tonight was to go on and learn how to set up a game. So I've failed myself, so it's a good lesson. We did try, and I was connected to Julie when we first tried, but it didn't work for us for some reason. When the program I'm using to stream live is taking up my internal camera and my microphone, so it's not working. So unfortunately it didn't work, but we will try another method, and maybe we can give that a go. So I'm thinking we should try line number 3. I think that would be fun to try. So it's 3, 6, 6, 9, although there's 2 6s out. Let's try it anyway. I always like trying something different. I don't think I've played that hand yet. So we're going to call for our 3 bam when it goes out, and then we'll be ready for Maj, as long as the 6 dot doesn't go out. Otherwise, we then have to figure out another hand. Oh, nice. Now we're ready to Maj. We just need a 6 dot. And there's 1, 2 6 dots out. We don't need that 3 bam because we have a joker. And unfortunately, we can't use a joker for the 6 dot. So we already have our 3 6 bams, our pung. So let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Oh no, we have another joker. I'm going to get rid of the 9 bam. 9 crack. Sorry, I said 9 bam. Oh no, they're all coming out. We need a 6 dot. So Joe is playing 4, 5, 6, 7 in consecutive run. Oh, yay. We're going to Maj that. Yay for us. So Julie congratulated me. Thank you. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, Julie was playing the very first line in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Joe was playing 4, 5, 6, 7. And Agatha was playing flower 2, 3 with matching dragons, line number 3. I think we can play one more, and then that'll be our last game for this tonight. So let's play one more. I know we had a little bit of a blip in the beginning, so let's play one more. So pair of sixes, maybe we could play 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's try that tonight. We haven't played that at all. So I'm collecting every 2, 4, 6, 8 that comes my way. Now this isn't a great pass, so let's pull back one of the sevens and maybe let the dragon go. In 2, 4, 6, 8, there's two hands with dragons. There's the bottom hand with the matching dragon, so we're not going to use that because we have mixed suits. And then there's 2 and 8 with opposite dragons, which we're probably not going to play, so we can let the dragon go. I'd rather that than pass 2 sevens. Oh, we're getting tight now. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to continue because I don't know what we're playing. So we have East, 7. Let's see. 4, 6, 8. We have 6 and 8. 4, 6, 8. 4, 6. We need 2 and 4. We only have 1, 2. We don't have the 4. Let's get rid of this 6. And let's see how it goes here. Oh, yay, we got the 4. So we have 2, 4, 6, and 8. And we don't need, let's look at all the 2 4s. All the 2 4s in 2, 4, 6, 8 must match. And so 2 and 4, and then 4 and 6 with 8, my number 4, but we have a long way to go. I am thinking we don't need this middle 6. Let's get rid of this 6. Oh, look at somebody passed 2 sevens. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Julie. Julie's going to be like, what is she doing? Oh, we got the 2 and 4 again. That's great. So I think we should play 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 3, the second half. So let's get rid of 3 tiles. I'm going to keep this 8. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this 4. We picked up a 6, and that's why I kept the 8. I was wondering if we could get 2, 4, 6, 8 all in one suit. So we can keep our options open. Grab the wrong 8. Now I wish we had the green dragon. We could play the bottom hand 2, 4, 6, 8 with the matching dragon, though we don't have any flowers. So far the battle against Julie is 1-1. Julie won 1, I won 1, and Joe actually won 1. So we're going to see, maybe this is going to be a tiebreaker if Agatha wins or not. Oh, Julie called 3 sevens. So while we're going around, I'm looking at 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have 2 different suits. I think one of the 2s went out already. We could try for the closed hand, but the problem is we don't have any flowers. I kind of like trying for closed hands, like singles and pairs. There's a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand, but we need a pair of flowers. If we pick up one flower, I'll try it. Because we definitely have the makings of that. So I'm looking for a 2 dot and a flower. Diane, you're suggesting second hand in 2468. The problem is I don't have, I guess I could keep this fort, but that would make it a long way to go. Okay, now we have to make a decision. So I can go back to the third hand in 2468 and play 2468, which looks the best. I don't think I can play singles and pairs anymore, so let's get rid of this 4. So Joe has 3 east ups with 4s, so he probably is playing line number 2, east and west with a run. So if I'm playing line number 2, I need 4 of them, so let's call for it. So we're committed now. I do need another joker here so that I feel more comfortable being able to call everything. Oh, geez. That Joe won. Julie gave it to Joe, and he won East and West 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, we're probably going to end here for tonight because I don't want to take up too much time for Julie, but I do thank you for coming. And I promise we'll have a new competition with Julie. So it was 1-to-1. I won 1 game and Julie won 1. And then Joe was the big winner. He won 2 games. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that I could not get the audio working so that Julie could be interviewed. But I promise you, next program, I hope to have that. So if you have an opportunity like to play on I Love Maj, I would appreciate it if you logged in and use the code CB and join I Love Maj and practice with us. Again, I would like to thank Julie for our special guest tonight, and I'm sorry that we could not get the audio working for us to play, but it was fun to play against Julie. And I hope that you can try out the program. It is a fabulous program, and her story is one to be told about how she became into I Love Maj. Again, I gave you a brief behind it that she was looking for somewhere to schedule her games with her friends, and so Felipe developed a program for her games so that they could schedule them, and so you can still do that on I Love Maj, which is a great feature. And then it ran into playing, creating the full-fledged I Love Maj competitive game against the bots or your regular friends. So for more information, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to share, and I can connect you with Julie if you have any questions, or I can help you answer them. I do know some of their story. So again, go on to I Love Maj, use the code CB and join, and look for a future competition with Julie. I can't wait to play with her again. And if you have any questions, you can contact me at mahjonggclass@yahoo.com. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening. Take care.